In terms of it being like an inside job or something, again, we don't know, but it's like, okay, if he in fact threw a party right before this happened and had a bunch of people over. Hey guys, welcome to Rap Philosophy, a rap podcast where we talk about rap, music, news, and culture. I'm your host, Omar.
It's your boy, Mark Lee here.
The first thing we know is Pop Smoke. Everybody knows by now, Pop Smoke got murdered. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man.
Passed away, it sucks. What did you know about Pop Smoke before this incident?
So I knew that the big song he had, I was actually like, every time it came on, it was pretty dope. Like I was bumping to it.
Do you remember the name?
I don't remember the name of it.
Welcome to the Party.
Yeah, Welcome to the Party. Yeah, Welcome to the Party. I knew it, and I kept hearing the name Pop Smoke in like the culture. I kept hearing the buzz, but I never really put the artists in the song together. I never put the faces together.
Yeah, it's so weird. I feel like a lot of people, there's like a lot of like after the news of his death, all of a sudden you see like a lot of like reactions to his like videos. I feel like he was just starting to, I mean, I know he popped like before, like he had some buzz, but like he was just
starting to gain some momentum.
Like real big momentum.
Like he was on the radio of some pretty big artists too.
Yeah, I think he also did that Breakfast Club interview. Yeah. Was it Breakfast Club or Angie Martinez? One of them.
I think it was Angie. Yeah.
And then like, so that probably started like a lot of buzz. I mean, so in terms of like, allegedly, no one knows much. We can't speak on like what happened except allegedly, at first they said it was a robbery, but then it was like a targeted hit that 4 guys in mass allegedly like went in and just got him and got out, killed him and left. Supposed to be gang related. Again, it's all alleged. They don't have all the information yet. And supposedly he threw a party there before, or he
like he sent out his address to like some girl, and I guess they got him.
That's crazy. I mean, that's like insane. Like, how can anyone have that? It's like unexpected, Like, how's he? People say rappers gotta move better, And what was he supposed to do in this case? How could he have like prevented it? He probably was out there chilling, trying to like, have fun, and didn't expect, this would happen.
I mean, but there are some celebrities that move about that don't really, that you don't know where they live. Like, so I'm pretty sure there's some precaution you can take.
I think these artists, the problem is like, I feel like nobody speaks about like this elephant in the room where it's like a lot of these rappers pop so fast. A lot of people say like, oh, these rappers, they're not really ghetto, they're not really from the hood. But you know what? A lot of them are.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, people say they aren't, but a lot of them are. And they pop. They put out some songs, it goes viral, they become like overnight celebrities, and no one taught them how to handle.
Nobody taught them how to move about and be safe. I remember I was so when this all happened, Blueface, the rapper Blueface.
Yeah.
Blueface, he posted a video and he was just like, yo, like all these rappers, when they make it, they move to California, they move to LA thinking it's gonna be all palm trees and like and sun and fun.
Oh.
But in reality, it's dangerous out here.
Damn.
You gotta know what the city is like. You gotta know what the culture is like when you move out here.
Damn.
It's people are getting robbed, people are getting shot. Like, you gotta know
that's crazy
what area you're moving in. You gotta know what happens out here.
See, someone like me, I would have been like, LA,
yeah, right?
Trees, because you're from New York, whatever. You don't know anything about that. Like, if it was in New York or in the East Coast or Jersey, right? Like, you'd be able to like know what's.
You'd be like, because this is the area that we're familiar with, so you know what goes on around here.
Yeah.
But you think moving out there would eliminate it, but no.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm in LA, I'm chill. At the same time, it's like he invited. I don't know if this is true, but supposedly there was a party. I find that kind of like. In terms of it being like an inside job or something, again, we don't know, but it's like, okay, if he in fact threw a party right before this happened and had a bunch of people over, then apparently there was a bunch of people who were still in the house. Apparently it was like about 10 people. Again, I don't know, don't quote me, I'm still trying to figure it out. Then these 4 guys with masks come at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, go in from the back or from the front, whatever they ended up getting through, killing him, and then leaving, and supposedly not taking anything else, and no one else got hurt. How is that not?
Yeah, that has to be a hit.
And then you heard the 911 call.
Yeah.
There was no call from the place. Someone like texted their friend or something, and that person from the East Coast called 911.
Wow, that's crazy.
Someone in the house messaged someone they knew from the East Coast, and from the East Coast, the 911 call came in.
That's wild. I did not hear that.
So all that together is like, I mean, I hate to say, it sounds like if you're an investigator, you're like, how did this really go down? Who here knows what's going on? And you know what's going to happen? Everyone's going to be investigated. That's what's going to happen. They're going to, whoever was at that house is going to be investigated like crazy.
So when you think about it, if all we know is what we know right now, if all that happened is what we know right now, how could he have moved differently?
You know, I don't know. I think he probably. I guess he could have security.
Yeah.
I guess he
could have security.
Kind of figure out who he invited to the house. Like if you're an up and coming rapper, you're popping now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you remember 6ix9ine, right? Like when he started moving, man, he had protection. When he started talking all that wild nonsense, you never caught him.
Yeah, you never caught him without it.
He was in bulletproof stuff. He had all his goons with him. And possibly again, he's probably, he's from Brooklyn. He probably thinks, again, a lot of these rappers probably think like they can handle it,
Yeah, they probably, I don't need no security. I'm one man security on my own. Like, nah, like, you need security out here in these streets. Like,
and then again, you know what I realized? What happens is a lot of them end up calling their people from their neighborhood, and those people are not reliable. Like you can get your boy who you knew from whatever, and the ties that person might have could get you in trouble anyway.
I remember, like, Eminem has a line, I forgot what song it's in. He said, like, I don't shoot people no more. I don't got undercover cops that'll legally pop you. Like, why don't people hire, like, retired police officers, like, undercover police officers for protection that can be, like, round the clock? If they got the money, why be out here hiring, your best friend that shot somebody back in the day, but... Nah, like...
Yeah. Exactly. I think that maybe that's what it is, how they have to move. Rappers, you need security. Like, once your song goes viral, it's crazy though. It's hard to imagine. I guess you put yourself in their shoes. You're like, you got a song viral. You just don't think like you're that big yet. But listen, if he had some ties to the gangs thing, the only thing that does bother me is when I don't think being in a gang and all that stuff is cool, and I don't agree with how the gangs or whatever do crimes and stuff. But like, people point the finger and say, "Oh, he was in a gang. Probably that's why it happened." And maybe so. Again, we don't know. But I don't like the passing judgment on him and saying, "Oh, it's because he was in a gang." It does suck. But people, Lil Teacher just put out a freestyle where he like dedicated to him, and it's kind of said in this freestyle like, you don't understand like what the life is like of a person who gets in a gang, trying to provide for his family, trying to just make money. You don't know what it's like. So I just don't like when people pass that judgment.
I have a different feeling. On gangs in general. That's for a completely different video. But
give me high level.
Say again?
Give me the high level.
High level. I feel like and maybe that opinion is reserved from when all the facts do come out. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to speak on anything and misjudge the situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's connected, I mean, it kind of would have something to do with the gangs.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I guess again, that's a whole other video. We're gonna talk about like, do you get blamed if something happens to you if you're a part of a gang, or is that just something we have to accept and not pass judgment on someone who gets involved with the gang and gets hurt?
Or is it once you're a celebrity, you're a target no matter what? Once you're a celebrity, you're fair game.
It seems at this point, rappers, the percentage of like, they gotta move the ratio now of like rappers getting hit or dying or something is not good. So these new up and coming rappers gotta really start moving. These people who are starting to pop, like Lil TJ's up next, and got the little Moseys and all the little guys, little Tekkas. They're really young, and hopefully maybe they're not involved in nonsense. But at the same time, what you're saying is, it's not just about being involved in stuff. It's like they could get, whatever. They just gotta they gotta figure that out, man. But rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Rest in peace.
Until more news comes out, we'll discuss it further. But there's nothing else that's come out since then. I'm sure the investigation is gonna keep going. Stay safe out here. This has been the next episode of Rap Philosophy Podcast here on YouTube.
See you guys.
Peace.